Okay, this is gonna be a train wreck, but that's okay. That's what this event is for.
Options.
Hold on, I gotta start a new file.
Yeah.
File select.
That's NASA.
Story select.
All right, so we're basically assume this is a blind run because it kind of fits. Okay, fuck it. 3, 2, 1, train wreck. Woo! So let's just get this out of the way. This game is shit. Any questions?
What's the lore of City Escapes? What was Sonic doing that got him in a police helicopter?
He was eating too many chili dogs, and the world ran out of chili dogs. And they were really mad about that.
If Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter is watching, what do you want to say?
So yeah, this level is pretty well programmed and stuff. We're gonna go for a skip, see if it works great, and if not, also great. This is really weird because this game is running so smoothly. It's like being a little bit in fast forward. It's kind of fun. No dice. So, as Vengeance, we're just gonna run with this wall because I don't care. This game can get its physics broken. It's okay. So yeah, this level is pretty tepid. It's got more or less no tricks aside from the one that didn't work because it likes to not work like that. You don't have any cool upgrades like balancer stuff where we can just bounce to the end and have fun. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have no fun at all. That's the key, is to have no fun in this stage, and then it works. Look, see? No fun. Bam. That loop likes to not work for no reason. And that was interesting. So this is going to be quite interesting for me because this input lag is super low compared to what I've been practicing on for the last couple days. So yeah, this is going to be an experience. And everybody's favorite truck chase. See if I can push the buttons. Oh, not good buttons. Wow, that's stuck. Explain. You're wrong, game. Wow, I have not made a complete ass of myself yet. That's a new record. So yeah,
Acceptable.
if you get the skip, you get a time somewhere in the 120s, or if you're actually good, the 119s or 18s, but I'm not, so. Yeah, those are the Sonic levels. They're pretty much what you see is what you get. You move quickly and there's a goal ring and you want to get to it. Oh, this fight's gonna be a blast. This kicked me in the ass when this happened on my computer. Okay. I'm gonna do this slow and probably badly.
When what happened?
So a couple days ago, or a couple days before I got here, I did a Windows update which changed the resolution on my home computer, and the input lag got to like nothing. So it was like, again, playing in fast forward. And that's what this is. And the one fight that went really badly all the time is the Big Pit fight. Look at that, I'm such a beast. Okay. So this fight, yeah, this fight is basically jumping on the boxes and trying to optimize it as much as possible. And so if you jump too late, you just sort of fall off and look dumb. And this, if the inputs aren't exactly at the right time or when you expect them to be, bad things happen. So this level is the first Knuckles stage. It is RNG based, but it's also a lot of execution. So I'm just going to try to not execute like bad. And,
What's like the max variance on this level? Like if it's just the worst emeralds possible?
like 20 seconds or so. Nah, a little bit more than 20 seconds. But like a good time is a 20 flat, and then a bad time is like a 40. If you get a 40, you are either bad or good.
It's like in a marathon run, it's basically as long as you react well and make good decisions, you'll still get a decent time.
Hopefully. See, 28's about typical. That wasn't executed like a beast, but meh. I also didn't clip out of bounds and die, so that's cool.
What do you like about Knuckles levels?
No, I do not.
What's your favorite thing about Knuckles levels?
No.
Do you like Knuckles levels? How about a game of nothing but Knuckles levels?
That's called Sadix. Nobody plays that.
I thought you were gonna say ukulele.
Okay, this is a great fight. It really is. The key to this fight is to shoot Eggman in such a way that you get at a time of 12:69.
There's a rhythm to this that only the most gifted of, Space Channel 5 speedrunners can acquire.
Pretty much.
You're within a little over a second of the goal, but
meh.
Where are the giant sunglasses?
Yo, the Tails levels, these are great. So this is an exercise in faith and hoping that these lock-ons are going to work because I can't hear them.
are we gonna see some like subtly optimal jumps? I guess not.
Are you kidding, dude? It'll be a wonder if I can get the normal easy jumps. So yeah, this is all about just keeping momentum and not being a dummy. And I'm going to succeed in one of these, hopefully. Definitely not both.
Tails moves the slowest because he's got the mech. So the main like speed up tricks are if you can jump swimmer a little earlier than you should be able to, or killing shit optimally.
Pretty much.
Like got
especially in this level.
Yeah, if it's got like a trigger to open the doors, which most of these doors are tied to.
The Tails levels get interesting once you get like upgrades, but this level is just run forward, open door, and then repeat until there's the end. And don't jump off a pit.
Like ILs of this level are probably pretty aggravating.
For single segment, yeah, they really are, but if you have the hover, it's not so bad because you can skip a bunch of jumps, and that's cool. Skipping as much of this game as possible is optimal, because that means you don't have to play it.
Which is why they found fast FR skip. And why it's good and should be in every season. You're going for it.
I don't know. Depends what someone wants to pay me.
So are you saying that while NASA Marathon might be not taking donations, but Darkpr0 is?
Darkpr0 never takes donations. That doesn't mean I can't get paid.
Fair enough.
I only take donations in like small McDonald's cheeseburgers, so only Nigleria qualifies.
Yeah, F-Zero GX Chapter 5, very hard. Cheeseburger challenge. I haven't set it up. I might do. I want to make it different, like Chapter 7, very hard. So it's actually, you got to earn it. At ESA, 2 people who never played the game before beat that. It took them many hours, but they did it.
Oh, baby.
LL Cool Dave and General Beatrix.
Oh, I couldn't get the underloop. Some of these tricks are just going to be really dumb on this setup. Yo, I didn't die.
Here's the first upgrade.
Like dash, it always works. Or like shoes, whatever you want to call them. They all suck, no matter what the name is.
So it actually makes him move at the speed of light, so it's like the speed at which the game is running at is obviously like slowed down just to keep up with it.
Yeah, so basically we experience time dilation.
Are any floors in here actually have two-way collision where you can't jump up underneath?
Yes, but not in this particular level.
Okay, so this is all one-way collision?
Pretty much. That was kind of ugly, but I got away with murder, so I'll take it. Yeah, Pyramid Cave has like some really solid geometry, which is funny because the level is pretty broken, but yeah, this level is all made of one-ways, and so is Green Forest, pretty much.
So you're in that rocket right now, right? That's falling down?
Yeah, this is the Space Bird chute. I don't know why you'd build a chute to space, but they did.
Well, it's like you're no longer...
Missile testing.
I thought it blasted off.
It did, but we blasted back, so.
Oh. Well, you're an engineer, so I'll trust you.
That is your first mistake.
Yay. Elon Musk, explain this for us.
Question number 1, why do you build a big chute into space? And question number 2, why are there birds in space?
And why are there like arms sticking out during blast off as it's going through escape velocity?
Look, don't be fucking questioning.
Yeah?
Yeah. Which one? You're both wearing it. This is the greatest cutscene ever. I'm so glad I can't hear it.
Do you have any audio cues?
I hope not. We're gonna find out. Let's not die in the water. Yeah, so you can just walk into him with storage and he takes a nap.
Oh also, yeah, I forgot that like capturing audio for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on PC is actually kind of shitty.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's just absurdly loud for some reason.
The options are just deafeningly loud or not there, so we chose not there. Once again, another great cutscene. If a way was found to skip these cutscenes...
If you're doing ILs, do you need to watch this every time?
No.
Okay.
If you're doing... Well, we have the calculation. You can... From stories... Or from mission select, you don't have to watch the cutscene, but it changes how the timer works.
Oh, yeah, like, when you restart a mission, doesn't it, like, oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't affect here.
Yeah, when you restart it also changes.
Yeah, your X coordinate, one of them is, like, changed a little.
Yeah, well, we actually science this out once Brian PSO told me this happened. So when Sonic loads into the level of first time, the level's not there, he just falls through it. So they actually intentionally respawn Sonic a second time on the first load-in, so that it spawns him after the level has correctly loaded in and all the collision and junk. However, the first time is not in the same spot as the subsequent ones. So if you get into a level, you want to restart the first time if you want it to be exactly the same every time, because it won't be otherwise. Because that is good programming practice.
Is there any case where the difference between respawn is actually significant?
Yeah.
I think in one level it's like if you spin dash at the start, one of the Sonic levels. Oh.
That's it. That's that input lag change for you.
I think it's a Crazy Gadget?
Yeah, CG. CG, if you start from stage select or whatever, the first time you can't get a light dash, but all the other ones you can.
Because you're a little, like, little bit further forward.
That's the one that's really obvious. That's the one that was brought up.
Yeah, I remember seeing the stream of that.
Cool.
And wall run, here we go.
Maybe. We'll see if it sticks. I'm not dead. That's cool.
Good enough.
I did it. That checkpoint's not even complete shit. It's a good day. Light dash works.
It works. Always.
All the time, none of the time.
Actually, I don't think the springs screw up like the SAD hex ones.
That one's weird because, I mean, it projects you a certain distance up, or it projects you with a certain velocity, which gives you a certain distance, but you can hit different parts of the spring and it doesn't differentiate. So in some parts when you hit the spring, you won't make it to the goal ring and you'll fall on the ground first and lose.
Oh, it applies the same like momentum no matter where you are.
No matter where you hit the spring. So if you hit the bottom half of the spring, like far away from the goal ring, you won't reach the goal ring before you hit the ground. It's really weird.
Time for a Knuckles level.
That was Green Forest wall run, by the way. It's where you run on a wall. It's pretty
cool. Is that the first time seeing a marathon?
Task run? I don't know.
No, it's just like in a marathon run.
No, I don't think so.
Have you run it somewhere?
Yeah, I did. I think I did Sonic Speed or something, but that was a different variant.
Oh, yeah.
But
live marathon then. That was online, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But I don't think Task Run's been done anywhere else. I don't remember. I'm bad.
I'm just gonna assume it is so we can claim NASA did something.
Yeah, we did it. We did it, Reddit. Dude, this camera's being awesome. Dude. Yeah, so this is where we get to dig stuff, and it's pretty awesome. Also, we get to go right back where we were. Also, there's a spring here. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Me neither.
Good guess.
I'm glad it worked out that way. It would look really dumb if it wasn't there. That time sucks. That's actually not horrible. For this stage, you expect somewhere between like 30 seconds and a minute. And if you get over a minute, you got hosed bad.
Describe Meteor Stream. Oh wait, Meteor Herd. Meteor Stream is an F-Zero GX level. I associate the two because of Meteor. Describe Meteor Herd.
Meteor Herd is where runs die. Okay, this is going to be janky because I can't do pause buffer strats properly sitting like this, but we're going to just play it by ear. So this is where Tails just massacres an entire city. It's pretty cool.
If you care about police officers, you should probably turn the stream off for like the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, this level's kind of a jerk to them. Sorry, police. You rock. Okay, we'll do this. I'm not being really aggressive. Hey, I didn't fail yet. So that pause buffer is basically get a really good hover because my human fingers are too...
Yeah, essentially you start the hover right after you jump so you get the max like height.
Dude, and it just hosed me out of my hover. Cool. Well, there goes Zero Cycle. Good times.
This level, it's based on like these, basically all the pillars moving up and down. Getting into them as early as possible, or early as you can.
Yeah, it's all cycle based.
It's all cycle based. Every Sonic level has some cycle, or every Sonic game has some level that's, you know, kind of cycly.
Yeah, so I waited the upgrade there to try to wait until the cycles were in a nice spot, because you can wait there without the in-game timer ticking. And it's just kind of swaggy to get a nice IGT. So you can save up to like 5 and a little bit seconds by doing that, but it doesn't actually save RTA, so it's just there to piss off people who only go by IGT. So in my book, that's pretty good tech.
Then why don't you play Dreamcast?
Because I don't own Dreamcast that works.
I have one, and I have the game, and you live like within 30 minutes of me.
Damn.
Any time, any day, you can play Sonic Adventure 2 at my place.
Was that like your way of asking me out?
Yes.
Damn, that's sexy.
It's actually, yeah, I don't know, it's for Choo Choo Rocket. I had a site on plentyoffish.com, a dating site, to have a co-op puzzle speedrunner.
This can kill me.
It actually gets responses, but
I had a feeling.
None for Choo Choo Rocket.
Damn. So this is Destructive Car. It doesn't die. Yeah, because this game works off of IGT, the Dreamcast version is suddenly a lot better than it seems. Because the load times are awful, so if you play it RTA, you'll be getting like...
But it has like,
know.
you know, the biggest glitches because it was the first release.
Yeah, SA2 on the Dreamcast looks a lot more familiar to people who play SA1 and SADX because it works about as poorly.
And there's most likely a ton more tricks yet to be discovered in the Dreamcast version.
Yeah, it's
just because
well
no one really bothers looking for them.
It's not well investigated as far as single seg goes because there was never demand for it. Okay, can we see anything in this cutscene? Nope, we can see a whole lot of nothing. That's what we can see. Excellent.
Sometimes in the cutscenes, like there's some emeralds, the first 1 or 2
Bottom.
you can make out, but...
Yep, bottom. Yo, this is not the correct piece. Where am I going? That works. And since we're already here, I'm just gonna do this.
One thing that's particularly interesting about Knuckles levels is that there are a lot of ways to, like, if something's inaccessible or far away.
Fuck gravity.
Okay, you can clip through walls and try to get there, you know, a lot faster than you should be able to, making some of you even more like far away emeralds. You can still get to them.
RNG. All right, we're going man mode.
But
See if I give a fuck.
you can still lose some seconds. Clip.
I did it.
Okay.
Like a beast. I didn't.
Yeah, he had to like fly around a wall.
Yeah, if you miss that, you fall down and you get to do like a retarded trick, or you can go back to the top and hit the switch of shame. And neither of those acceptable, so I just did it right.
Isn't it like, didn't someone skip one of these emerald scenes once?
You can do that on, or you can skip the emblem scenes on GameCube, but that still doesn't make up for the fact that GameCube is suck.
Okay.
So, rip. So this is Route 101. It's a kart racing level. It's way better than Sky Chase.
It's time for like the waggle. After boosting, you want to waggle the crap out of that.
Yeah,
Maintain speed.
when you drift, the game forgets to decelerate you from the high speeds. It lets you go over your top speed temporarily, except if you drift, it's not temporarily, so we're gonna do that.
You basically want to use the boost after you go up a hill, because then you'll lose the speed.
Yeah, hills and cars still decelerate you, so you use the boost to basically counteract those, but everything else is just waggle. Shake that ass for me. I didn't hear how many rings that was, so we'll just assume it
Yeah,
was
the
like
number of rings you get actually you get boost from a certain number of rings. So it's like kind of loosely routed.
Yeah.
Don't you just like, I don't think you like really count them. You just try to like usually go for like a certain amount of rings.
Yeah, well, you do
like in the set.
You count them, but once you get like kind of decent at collecting the rings, you just know where the boosts are supposed to happen, so you sort of adapt to that. The only one that really changes,
subconsciously.
yeah, pretty much. This thing is handling like poop. That's okay. So I'm not going to get a boost here, so this is not top tier strats, but I'm bad, so that's life.
Tails, did you find the president?
So, yeah, 1891 is not a bad check, so we should be on par for a 14 as long as I didn't do something dumb, which is certainly something I'm capable of. I'm capable of doing a lot of dumb. That wall destroyed my speed. Send help.
I'm surprised Sega didn't make a arcade racer based on these levels.
They probably just jacked the code from one that nobody's ever heard of.
So that's like Outrun 2 is just Route 101 remade.
Probably.
Outrun 2 is good though, or Outrun 2 is good.
That's unfortunate. I wish I could have made this game good, but they sure didn't.
So, if you're not familiar with the lore, Tails just about like ass-rammed the president's car that's going over this bridge.
Meanwhile, the president's just in a limo randomly on the highway, just with everybody else chasing him in their ridiculously powerful cars that go super fast.
And then Tails gets to the president, Sonic talks to him on the radio, and
stuff happens. It's pretty cool.
You unlocked the minigame, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the day when someone finds out that doing Dark Story and getting the second unlock is faster. All right, we're gonna go for some dumb stuff here. Dumb stuff's fun. Also, we have hover, so this stage is gonna be an exercise in things that don't work, like, for example, my thumb.
Collision in this game can be brutal.
It's a thing.
Most of Tails' levels is actually just trying to optimize dealing with collision detection. Because you can, like, sometimes like that collision isn't there, and you need to try to, like, you know, abuse that as much as possible.
Disregard wall. So I got the hard part of that trick and then failed the easy part, which is just pushing a button. But I'm bad at pushing buttons, you might have noticed.
It's a common mistake amongst speedrunners.
It really is. So I tried to just break the level completely, and I failed because I'm bad. That's okay. We have lots of other tools in our toolbox to do that. That's not my pipe. That's okay. This is basically a demonstration of all the things that a game designer can put in the game that speedrunners will just ignore because we can't. So this is where we find out that walls are not. Walls are a very expensive resource in terms of game design, so they sort of chinsed out in ways that they probably shouldn't have, but they did. This is a good time. Look at that, 117 with a death. Beast.
What's the name of this category you're running, just as a reminder?
0%.
Are you adding a percent after the name just to piss off people that don't like percents after a non-numerical term?
Would I do that? Who would do that? What kind of person would do that? Filth. So yeah, we just skipped like a bunch of the stage because the walls were not programmed where we got. Hover jump lets you get to places that the developers didn't really expect, so they'll just like, no, we won't put solid walls there. Those are hard to make frame rate for.
Is this level harder to optimize than the last Tails level?
Dude, the last Tails level is super easy to optimize. You make the cycle, the end.
Oh, okay.
This level is actually difficult.
Because it seems like the jumps you have to do in general.
Yeah, this level was tricky, but it's a lot of fun to do. Speaking of levels that are fun to do, this isn't. Throw this level away, it's junk. Also, rip the stream bandwidth. This hallway destroys streams. So yeah, we're not going to do that whole thing right there.
Those, like, what is it? Hourglasses? Yeah. You have to, like, spin them around. They'll open a door that closes when the hourglass, sand runs out. It's different for each one, but I don't think you have to hit a single one. Oh, no, you have to hit one.
You don't have to, but it's faster.
Yeah. You hit one in a speedrun, yeah.
So we're just going to disregard that door and this roof and everything.
It's like a real landing?
Yep. Pretty sweet. Let's see if I can do this first try on this res. Look at me, I'm bad.
You can clip through here if you get like the... Oh yeah, you got it.
You just aren't bad, but I unfortunately don't qualify. This, once again, this hallway is really interesting to try to optimize because it's evil. This hallway kicks my butt every time. I did it again.
Here's a little wonky jump. Slope jump off of this, dash.
What
and
gravity?
You can wall run there.
Disregard gravity. These are super bounces, by the way. They're bounces, but, they're super.
The tool-assisted run of this level was absolutely hilarious.
What task? There's just bouncing.
Yeah.
There is no level. Wussy jumps.
It sounds hilarious too, because you're just bouncing so frequently. All right.
That sucked. But okay. Whew. That didn't go like a train wreck. I'm mildly pleased. Door skip was evil, but that's what I get for playing on the screen.
As long as he has a good deal.
So yeah, bounce is kind of fun because it lets you maintain gravity that you really shouldn't be able to have, but you know, it doesn't really stop us. Oh baby, my favorite stage. And I can barely see anything. Yo, IL pieces, here we go. So in this stage, I'm gonna use something called death strats, which are just fun because you get to kill Knuckles.
Does anyone besides you do that, death strats?
Oh yeah, they're very widespread now.
Oh.
Which
So
is
remember, it's like you used to be the only one that ever did that.
It's because I was the only person that played this level seriously.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this.
Yeah, rather than Master Emeralds, you need keys, and if he doesn't like a key position, he'll die, and then, yeah, get a new key position.
Yeah, so it resets them every time. Junk storage is usually pretty good, but it's gonna be a problem because this is a run. In practice, this works every time. So because the first piece was in a spot, which most first pieces are, we can tell something about where the other pieces are, generally. I'm using that to abuse the game.
Yeah, rather than like each emerald
dude.
having its own independently
I
random
could show
keys,
this
there's
trick,
like
maybe.
set patterns somewhat. And each key, it's like there'll be like a set of places where like these are first keys that can all
Fuck
be
this level
here.
in particular.
Third keys that can all be there.
Ah! I fucked up.
You're not dead though.
That's what I get for playing on an unfamiliar screen again. So you might have noticed we sort of disregard this game's idea of what a wall is supposed to be. We don't care.
That was a good Knuckles level.
It was really good. The pieces were absolutely atrocious, but that's okay.
And for those not familiar with the game, there's going to be yet another Knuckles level.
I got to do both of the red-green clips just because I'm bad. I'm fine with that. Making that those glides over from that first clip are actually kind of tricky, so I'm not surprised I screwed it up. I'm just glad I didn't die. All right, let's see if I can do this, and I'm not leaving until we can. Oh, I don't have sound cues. Shit. Oh, I fucked it up. It's already over. One for fireball skip, but I can't hear anything, so I don't know what the timings are. Remember, kids, if you're playing on an unfamiliar setup, things are gonna go wrong.
Usually you have to do multiple cycles if you're like, in a casual playthrough. But if you just time the iframes right, you can kill them all in one go.
Yeah. Nice time, though. I agree with that time. This was worth it.
Indeed.
What's up, Ed Golem? How you doing?
Is this the boss in this game?
Yeah. Oh god, I'm bad. Yo, can you not, Ed Golem? I never do that from the left side. What was that? Ah, crap. Couldn't get the swag, didn't get enough height. Still, as far as
Did you reflexively try to do the split there?
I did. I was so used to that motion too.
That's a thing I do as well from like marathon runs where usually when you're speedrunning on, you're used to like splitting, hit live split, hit the split.
Yeah,
So-
I always do that on bosses too. It's just programmed.
So yeah.
So I can't hear the lock-ons here, so we're just gonna assume they all happen. If they don't, we're screwed. Oh, I can't hear this lock-on. Crap. Okay, no, we're good. So yeah, this level is also cycle based, so I'm trying to make first cycle, which should be easy, but keep in mind I'm bad, so things happen.
This is the first level that just punishes you for just locking onto everything and shooting.
Yeah, it really does.
Which is probably what everyone else did up to this game, or up to this point in the game as Tails, because there's no real
surprise,
downside.
Sucker. Have some die, especially. There's a tower in the later part of the stage. It's just like, hey, you shot everything. Good luck getting this pulley, nerd. Oh, dude, the door.
Also, I think Tails levels have the most Omo chows.
Probably, because they need the most explanation if you're not used to them. That too.
Clip, first try. It actually, yeah, there's a door there, and it opens up, but if you like, yeah, when you get there on the side, it pushes you out kind of, it's weird. If you mess it up, you need to go back and like wait for the door to close and shit.
Usually I'd be tapping along to the music, but there's no music for me. It's all the silence of space, which is more accurate, so I'm happy about that.
Would this change your final angle at all?
Nah. We'll find out.
That's why, if you've never done a marathon run before, you should get like, if you're hardcore into visual audio cues, it's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but just make sure that the audio setup is good on your end.
I've literally never tried slow descents using hovering. They're pretty bad because they're slow, so we don't do slow.
Would there ever be a benefit? Like, because it's either you just hold hover all the way, or you...
Yeah, the reason I can still do the hovering stuff is that it doesn't change any time because Tails' forward momentum doesn't change.
Yeah, I think like whenever you want to fall, there's no, you just fall. You don't really need the slow hover.
They did simple mathematics, so. All right, this is the best Knuckles stage because where all the runs die. Can I do this? Yeah, I don't even care if it's slow. Get fucked, game, I'm running on a wall. Worth. Also, if I do this correctly, it will blow out everyone on stream's ears, so we're gonna try to do that. I don't think I got it. I ripped it. So if you hit the enemy and that meteorite at the same time, it like stacks a bunch of the explosion sound effects on each other. Yeah, it's pretty good. What is this piece? Oh hey, it's that piece I didn't check because I don't...
there's no one on tech. Fuck, they're saying shit's fucked. I don't know, maybe it is.
Because I said the game can get fucked.
Oh, game status fucked, alright.
The game is always fucked whether I say it is or not. That's just its normal state of being. Every SA2 runner is looking at me like, why didn't you check for that? And my answer is, because screw you, that's why. Yo, this is where we give the dating advice. So this fight is basically a microcosm of dating in general. You got a female, you have a male. Let's pretend you're the male. If you're at this marathon,
nature, echidna and bat relationships aren't common, but you know,
we'll make it work.
Sonic is a very open-minded game, I guess.
So the key is, what you want to do is like do handstands. That's the key. Just do handstands, which will be head over heels for you. Look, laying right over, easy peasy.
I'm sure there's art describing that on, you know, DeviantArt somewhere.
Oh, probably. Those guys seem to know everything. This is a great stage. I'll probably die about 7 billion times because I can't hear anything. And the angles are different. Dude, it ate my spin dash and everything.
So you notice he didn't go in that properly, so shit's kind of fucked.
It'll be fine. We're gonna get this. I'm wuss. So this is the cool part, if I can do it. So this is the normal state of affairs in CG. It's being out of bounds and flying somewhere. Where we'll go, nobody knows.
You're like guaranteed to die if you do this, but as long as you die on the goal ring, you're good.
Yeah, pretty much. So he says yeah, and then he says no, but then it's all yeah. But I didn't get the 4869, so it's rip run. This is where we have to reset. So the level is sort of shaped like a question mark, and you start at the bottom. So we just decided not to go up the curvy part and just bridge the gap. So now it's like a backwards 9.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Upside down 6.
Yeah. Illuminati confirmed. Oh, he's gonna blow himself up. No, he's not. He's actually gotten smart. He's gonna punch me. That's okay. Death laser is pretty deadly, but that's okay. That's some die. I just went to go for the space bar again. Bosses. Okay, so I have not practiced this strat at all. You want me to do fast or far?
Duh.
I have a couple of lives here, so we'll see. All of the vis queue is gonna be so wrong for this. Oh no. Send help.
So there's a fast way to do this level, and there's a slow way to do this level, and a very slow way.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the fast way.
Eventually. I will literally attempt it until I get it if you don't care about the marathon being behind at all.
I don't give a shit.
We're already behind now.
Yeah, it's plenty of time.
Not my fault. Not your fault at all.
That's because you play a shit game. If nothing can go wrong in your game, it's too shit. There's one attempt. Oh, yo, I didn't get the checkpoint. Bad. It's almost super fast if it's done properly, but... So basically what I'm trying to do is go through that kill plane so it doesn't work. It's pretty sweet. They programmed it just too thin to deal with a Sonic that's moving fast. That made sense. I am
Nice
jammed
little
into the
time
wall.
loss there.
I am stuck inside the wall, ladies and gentlemen. And now there is no wall. I am stuck in this wall so hard. I have permanent gravity. Look at that. Look at that
It
down.
was because you hit the slope at a weird angle.
Yes.
Well, like the... It's not quite... Oh, yeah. I guess in the game's perspective, it's a slope.
It's really hard to control Sonic when you're not used to the visual cues. Yep. When the input lag changes, all the visual cues change, and then everything gets fucky.
Can't you just adjust?
I would, but I'm bad. Aw. It's called being a TAS, and I'm working
What,
on
like,
it.
do you not have a setup? Don't you have, like, the position memorized of where to jump off?
Yeah, I do, and it doesn't work.
Don't you have a setup?
Setups.
So yeah, this is why a lot of single segment runners of this game tend to stop doing single segment runs of this game.
Yeah, the record for a long time had this in it, and then it didn't, and everyone was happy, and now it's in there again, and people are sad.
There was like a small burst of like runners playing this game again for a while. When they were like, hey, I can have fun.
No fun allowed.
And yeah, it didn't take long for someone to say no.
All right, let's see if I get the first try to do the normal strat. I fucked up. Yeah, I knew the stage was gonna be a train wreck, but that's okay. Dude. There's like 3 stages I'm afraid of when I'm moving to a new setup, and this is one of them. And I'm already pretty afraid of this stage.
But yeah, the trick he's actually trying to do here, basically there's death planes on the
We're not getting a choice on this one, I guess.
outside of the level. And it's not one giant plane, there's like, since the level like is a weird shape, they
Dude,
just like move
this
them
level's
around
kicking me in the balls.
as needed. And there's like one part where there's not like a perfect seam between the death planes, and if you hit like a magic angle at a magic speed,
Yeah.
and like Sonic blinks at the right time or some crap. Like, I don't know if anyone really understands how it's done.
For Fast FR, yeah, we do. Holy crap, dude. This
Oh,
start,
yeah, it's the other FR that's not?
yeah, the consistent FR, you go around all the kill planes. With the Fast FR, you go
Okay.
through it. You pierce the kill plane because it's too thin, so you're not in it on either of the frames.
Oh, right. It's like the, because, like, yeah, the game doesn't have like a physics for like continuous It's crap. So as long as Sonic is on one frame and not the next, as long as he's not touching something that would kill him on those frames, even if between those frames in theory he would. Yeah.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
He's falling at a slope here. It doesn't just look weird for...
I'm not dead yet. That's a good sign. But I have no idea if I'm going to make it to the end. We're going to learn together. It's interesting you say that, HDO. We don't have subpixels, but this is floating point dependent. So it should come into view at 105, and if it doesn't, we're in trouble. We very well might be. This is a trick that I don't do anymore because
it's kind of weird that the stars are moving so fast, but the Earth isn't moving at all.
Hey, I did it.
It's like you're floating in a weird angle.
The North Star is somewhere up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this trick I stopped doing it because it's 10 seconds slower, and yeah, I don't know how to do it, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, basically the stage is in a giant helix, and so we just disregarded most of the stage. It would have been way faster if I just did the stage normally, but I'm bad, so it's okay.
And you might think, oh, well, if that trick is really hard, I could just play Dark Story and I wouldn't have to worry about not having fun.
The calculations done say that the kill plane is 4.6 units thick, and about the fastest we can go is 5.0, so yeah. Well, at least the fastest we can go at that particular point. We can go a lot faster than that.
Have you ever died on this fight?
Oh god, yes.
If I was in stream there, I'd be shitposting him pretty hard. If you ever did.
Later, nerds, that's time.
Time!
41-27.
Cool. I know it was underestimated until the last stage. I know it was.
Yeah, probably.
So, I'm going to go get something to eat, and I can go look and maybe get some free or something.
Oh, it was fun.
Usually it's like I'm just shitposting in your chat.
Now you can just shitpost live.
Well, yeah, it's like you could just like not have been reading the chat at that moment, or you just looked away, or have me muted. But, like, you know, when it's live, I can just shitpost right in your ear, and it's like you can't do shit about it.
Pretty much.
That's the bonus of having live marathons.
We'll just leave it on that screen.
What? Yeah. I like it a lot. You could probably just close the game, I guess.